happy Tuesday. We're playing Satisfactory, and I have a confession to make. I played a little bit of this off stream. I normally don't like to do that with my stream save files at the very least. If I'm going to play the game, I'll usually play like a different save file. But I actually ended up making a new save, played that for a little bit, and it wasn't doing it for me. It wasn't scratching the itch that I needed, and I've had such a crazy packed in hectic last week or so that I just need a little bit of relaxing. I didn't do anything exciting. I didn't unlock any new tiers of anything. I didn't do like any new production lines. You'll see kind of what I did. I basically took a couple sections of my sub factories and stacked them. So I have one now that is a couple stories tall, which I like better, I think, with the whole aesthetic. And then I took some time and brought those walls down into the canyon too. So boring stuff, but I needed that like kind of productive monotony. I did plunk down an assembler and threw some stuff in it to start creating these too. Not exciting. It's not a full production line. I'm hand feeding it. It's okay. Get off my back. All right. It's my fucking TV show. So I did this over here. So this, I can probably put one of these back up because I was bringing the walls down. But this right here, the lower floor, was making screws. And still is, in fact, making screws. It's making screws, but now instead of sending the screws down, they were sending them down underneath and previously sending them all the way over here to this. Nope. Where were the screws going? I have forgotten everything that I've ever done. The screws were going here to make reinforced iron plates. And then I also had iron plates being produced in here. And this is kind of that. So what I have now is I have this little sub-factory actually set up on top. And I have taken out the wall, or the ladder. That's not a place. So now, whoop. No, please climb the ladder. Thank you. So now I have that set up on the upper floor here, which I like better, I have decided. And this is pooping them out there. That's going out here. I almost made that. And then that is going down and connecting back underneath to come back over up to our smart plate assembler right here, which is still producing its shit and then throwing it directly into the grinder over here. The awesome what the hell is this? Awesome sink. It's a grinder. It's literally breaking your things down. Like that's what it is. There's no qualms about that. Like it is. Hi, yes, hello Bellatrix. Hi, how are you doing? God, all right, just get out of here. Yeah, so that's basically all I did. And then I took some time and whoops. And just pulled some of these walls down further to this canyon floor. And as I was doing that, that's when I decided, like, you know what? I really kind of want to not have it spread out quite so far horizontally. I want to have more verticality and have kind of more skyscrapers. So that's what I started to do. The future of will it shred? Yeah. Will it blend? That is the question. Oh, and then I retooled the concrete production too, and I finally got. Yes. Oops, wrong bed. I have all 3 lines of 120 per minute limestone coming into this concrete sub-factory. Because that was kind of the thing, too. Like, it wasn't enough space between there. And then I actually have properly a gap between these 2 little skyscrapers, and I like that a lot. But now, I was thinking about it, actually, the other day after I did my work here, and I think I want to put this. I just took one off. I want to put these constructors for all this concrete. I want to put it actually in here. Because I have this already blocked off, and I think I want to just kind of like put some walls across the top walls. Put some walls, you know, some of those sideways walls, the flat walls, the horizontal walls. Whatever. Put some foundations, put some floors, as they're often called. I'm no architect, but I think they're called, oh god. I almost just yeeted myself into the canyon again. I think they're called floors. So I think I want to do that. And that's like going to be a whole lot of more just pick this up and put it over there kind of thing. Which is especially frustrating considering the fact that I have these really intricate balancers to split up the inputs into properly divided and balanced outputs into these concrete machines. So we'll see. I'm not going to think about that too much right now, especially since I have effectively trapped myself in here. Shoots the Cogbot. How are you doing, bud? Thank you for the resubscription, the resub, sub and sub and sub again. Holy shit, 4 months. I know, it feels like it's been so long since I've done this. But it's been 1 week. I know, I feel like I haven't seen anyone in forever. So yeah, I think that is the plan. I would like to eventually put those concrete machines on top of this and make this like little limestone island, essentially. And then I can like, what the fuck is the button for this? Is it C? Yeah, C to, I don't know how to play my video games. And then I can like properly pull those down and have, I really want to have like these freestanding, just obscene pink towers. That's what I want. I want to just ruin the landscape. I don't want to glass the planet. That's sometimes what I like to do. We're just foundations everywhere. You get a foundation and you get a, no. But what I think I want to do is just like these obnoxious pink towers. Yeah, I think that's the plan. But what we need to do in order to make so a lot of this happen is actually, Asimov would be proud. Thank you. If I can make Isaac Asimov proud, I strive for that every single day. How come these don't get colored? What the hell, bro? Customization all the way to pride. Fucking prove it, then. They may not get colored. Shoots, you mentioned in the Discord that they dropped an Update 6 informational little video. And I did watch that, and it's interesting. That's really cool, the direction they're starting to go with things. With the notable exception how they distinctly called out no base defense. They are not going to do base defense. So, oops, my light's not on. That's our problem. So I am going to rely on modders to put in my automated base defense towers for me. Since Coffee Stain has their heads up their ass. No, they're fine. I understand why they don't want to go the direction of base defense. Although in that update video, they did say they want to add in potentially new creature types. They're going to revamp some of the existing creature types. It still sounds like they aren't going to go the Factorio route of heavy base defense sorts of things, which is a bummer because I really like that. So yeah, like I said, I'm sure the modding community will take over that. Okay. We're still hand feeding everything. I need to up my steel production. All right, so that's what we need to do. I think that's a goal for today, because in order to get this phase 2 of the space elevator, we need steel. Steel's the big one, because we need versatile framework, which I already have a hand-fed assembler shooting this stuff into the space elevator, but we need 500 of those bad boys, so I'm just going to start letting it cook. We will want to have that modular framework, or the fucking cube guy. I think it is. It's right there. Modular frame. Versatile framework, modular frame. Got it. You make the modular frame more versatile by throwing a steel beam at it. Actually, by throwing 12 steel beams at it. So we're gonna need to bring steel over there if we want to automate this properly. And then automated wiring is a little more complex. It requires the cable, which we have taken care of in a very messy, temporary way. We have plenty of cable over there. But the stator, and that requires steel pipes and then copper wire. So we are going to need to schlep our steel from this monstrosity over to the main base. And that's kind of like the next thing. We're doing great on power production. Right now, our maximum consumption is a 93.4 megawatts. Our maximum production is a cool 105. So, no, not 105. God. Mid-2000s Bay Area radio has ingrained that number into my brain. Early to mid-2000s is kind of that, I think. Ted might disagree with me and say that earlier is better for that. But that's kind of when it really got into my brain on that. I have a cat weaseling her way onto my lap. Hi. Are you being a brat tonight? Probably. 150 is our max production right now, so we're great. We will need to expand our power production eventually. Not yet. Which station? Live 105. 105. Live 105 is, from what I hear, garbage now. I think it got bought out by someone that ruined it, is the word on the street. But also, who listens to radio anymore? So, yeah. Okay. Alright, what was I looking at? Oh yeah, so stators are pipes and copper wire. So we need to up our steel production. So let's do some math. I believe, if I remember correctly, let's pop up and check though. Mid to late 90s, pre Howard Stern was the peak. Yeah. Oh god. I guess I say like early to mid 2000s because that was my high school years, and that was when like, oh yeah, Live 105, yeah. Oh shit, fuck. We're gonna need a better way to get up here, because this is now a terrible thing that we found ourselves in. Okay, all right. The time that you were there, yeah, that I guess that is the heyday, the glory days of that station. You're right, Ted. Transportation. I gotta say, I'm so happy to have hypertubes. That one. Can I get that up there? There's got to be a way. What if I do one of those? Do one of those, and now I should be able to stick one of those up there, right? Bellatrix, you're putting... Somehow, you're like half a pound, and you're putting all of your weight on one paw, and it hurts. How is that possible? It's like not even claws. It's just she's just putting her weight on one little paw. We're just gonna boop right up the top here. Like this. Right through the fern. Who fucking cares? Hypertube insurance. I love having these supplies in my pocket ready to go. Let's do it. Boom. See? Perfect. Every Tuesday night from 6 to midnight, you learn so much. I bet. Yeah, I've always wanted to... now, before it was a dead media, I always wanted to do radio. Sounds really cool. All right, so this is a pure. So this is 120 per minute, except I've got a Mark 1 belt, so that's not going to do it. So let's get the Mark 2 belt going on here. And we do have the ability to make better miners now too. We can do the Mark 2 miners, which is kind of cool. Mark 2 miner is a normal extraction rate of 120 resources per minute. So on a pure node that is 240, it is doubled. You'll mostly learn that you didn't actually want to work in radio. You know, sometimes that is the best thing to learn. That's a load-bearing pylon right here, because that is actually powering that. Except that I also have... I think I've got redundancy with that power going around there. I won't kill it yet. But what I will do is make a better hypertube. So I can do one of these. Go like this. But in the interest of not clipping, unless I need to, I'm going to do this. Okay, so this is our get up the top hypertube now. Should have figured that out earlier than last year of college so you could have switched majors. Yeah. Here's my alternative solution. Don't finish college. I don't know. 10 out of 10. Could recommend. Your mileage may vary. Thank you, Sassy Beard. Alright, so we got the Mark II miners available, so we could turn this node into a 240 per minute node, which is pretty cool. We also do have the Mark III conveyor belts, which is 270 resources per minute. So, we could crank a lot out of this. We're going to assume that we're going to keep it at the 120. Let's not go through that tube, because I want to upgrade this. We're going to assume we want to keep it at the 120 for now, and then just see how that math shakes out. Ooh, the nuts are ready. Boom. I love that noise. Factory's good, Sassy Beard. I hate that the flashlight turns off every time I go through a tube, but it's good. We have these horrible eyesores, and we've chosen to pretend that certain things and setups are temporary. Well, in actuality, we'll probably stick around for a while. Okay, so that's 120 iron coming down the pipeline there. And now we also have, I believe, four normal-sized coal nodes, which is 60 per minute per node if we have a Mark 1 miner. The Pepto-Bismol plant, yeah. You know, we're all about branding here on this channel, so I gotta keep it on brand with my colors. They're horrible, and I love it. So that's 60 times 4, which, for those keeping track at home, it's 240. Nothing more permanent than a temporary solution. Yes, in Satisfactory, Factorio, games like this, the temporary solutions stick around the longest because they're the lowest impact. They're like the last things. You're like, oh, that's temporary. I'll take care of it later. Ah, it's temporary. Gonna bump that down on my to-do list. Ah, it's temporary. Don't worry about it. They stick around the entire fucking game. We're gonna try not to do that, but I make no promises. Okay, so I think these are all Mark. That one's not. Mark Dose. All right, so we have 240 coal, but 120 iron. So I think we are gonna need to upgrade that because I believe, yeah, one foundry. Oh, I have this foundry beefed up. Normally it's 45-45. So the foundry inputs are 1-in-1 ratio for iron and coal with my current recipe. So I'm going to want to increase my production on this iron guy. So let's do that right now. Hypertubes are just the absolute shit. I love them so much. And we're not even doing like the real weird stuff with hypertubes. We can do some weird stuff with hypertubes. You can break the game with hypertubes. I'm not going to do that yet. Alright, so we need... I know it's going to give me a miner to when I replace this, but I want to have all the things on hand and not worry about a pocket full of iron ore. It's going to replace it as is. Alright, so now it's 240 per minute, so we got to upgrade this guy here. And I don't have any steel beams. Alright, back on down! God damn it. I put all my steel beams in the... I put them in the square hole. I need some lights. And I believe this is not gonna... Oh, it's gonna have some, because now my industrial beams are... I think I'm okay on those for now. Because I want to start collecting steel beams. In fact, we're gonna hand feed those right there. There we go. Okay. I don't recommend building a factory like this. Okay. Boom. And in fact, well, let's just get this going here first. So we need to get this guy here. So that's now potential maximum 240 items per minute on these Mark III belts. And I'm out of steel beams currently, so that's okay. We don't need that much yet. But, ooh, math. 240 divided by 45 is a terrible number. It's just the ugliest number you've ever seen. But if we say 60, it's only 4. So we are going to use some power shards to make a 4-foundry steel ingot setup. Because if we put 1 power shard in a foundry, goddamn light, and crank it to 100 and a third of 100% clock speed, then we can get an input and output of 60, which is better. Okay, so that's that math. That's going to be 4 of those guys, with 1 power shard in each, cranking it up so it gets 60. And that sort of thing is going to start to... Oh, yeah. So our max possible consumption right now is 120. So we are going to start to approach that upper limit. So we may have to replace our coal. Oh, man. This is the point of the game where it's like, oh, we think we're balanced out. We have good power production, good power consumption. And then suddenly it's, oh, fuck, I need more power. That's okay. All right. So now to make 20 steel pipes per minute, we use 30 steel ingots per minute. Okay, that's not bad. So that means out of 60, we get 40. 60, 40. Steel ingots can suck all of the butts because they take, or not ingots, beams. Steel ingots are fine. Steel beams suck butt because those take 60 in and only put out 15. So in order to have a reasonable amount, I'm going to have 4 of these things producing 60 each, so that's 240. One of them will be supplying 2 of these guys, or one of these clocked to 200%. Right now, the overclock ratios, the formulas they use for overclocking, it's not a linear one-to-one. Like, you increase it by 25%, you use 25% more power. That's not how the formula works. The more you overclock it, the more power you use. So I don't know if I want to overclock one constructor to 200% because I'll be using more than double the amount of power. And I don't need to do that because I'm not, like, strapped for space. Look at this. I've got plenty of room to expand. Because this is where all my coal shit's going to go, inside this thing here. What I am going to want to do... Hold up. I'm talking about power, and like, oh yeah, I have 150 megawatts. And that didn't even occur to me. It's like, that's not my full power grid. What that 150 is, that is literally my 2 coal generators that I just set up temporarily here. Because there's another one right there. And they make 75 each. God, it hurts being this dumb sometimes, I'll tell you what. Hold on, I got distracted by berries. Okay, alright, cool. I should beacon these berries too, because the berries respawn, like, all the food items respawn in the same places. So it's kind of good to check them. Alright, so we need to actually link power, because I'm making power over here too. Alright, let's take... Oh, hold on. Do it again. I have copper right here. I have copper right fucking here. I don't know what quality it is. How good is your copper? Normal? That might be okay. We're not done doing math yet, though. The reason I'm excited about copper right here is because we need to make those stators, which use steel pipes and copper wire. So I could just ship stators back to the base, as opposed to shipping the steel or steel pipes, steel ingots or steel pipes, back over and constructing it there. So I might just do it all here, but I also need to save some of those steel pipes. I don't know yet. The point is, we need to hook up power to the 2 grids. So I'm going to do that right... Not yet. Not like that. Not like this. We need to get one of these guys here. Because I need to get up there without getting sucked in the square hole. The square hole in this case actually being a round hole. Ah, I missed it. I hate this. I hate this so much. I know there's a better way to do this. And I'm so stubborn. Okay, here we go. I tried to back up a little bit to get like a running start, and I just backed right up off the edge. There we go. Alright, we did it. Oh my god. Okay. Got it. Nailed it. First try. The good news about how I'm doing this is that it is actually connecting the power down below as well. So I can use this pole, not just for transportation, but for running the power back over, also temporary, to the main grid. Nailed it. Yeah, because that is connected. Awesome. This is ugly. It's temporary. Don't worry. Okay, so we jumped up considerably, depending on which side of the grid you're looking at. Our max production is 750. Our max consumption is more than that. We're not as good a shape as I thought. Okay. I think what I want to do is still use all 4 of those coal nodes down there for four full foundries. I can't even say that one time slow. For 4 full foundries of steel production. Which means this guy over here, I need to double. By probably replacing the miner with a Mark II miner, bringing it up, having twice the amount of coal, expanding this out so I have two full coal things. And that's the plan. Which means, oh god, doing the water again. Okay. I want to do the water again and I want to make it look better too. This is a whole thing. Alright, let's do it. How wide are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7? 7, because there's a middle. Now here's the question. Do I make this double wide, or do I go out a couple and then have like a separate... I think I want a separate stack. Like a separate, you know, little kind of guy. That's what I want. I asked you, then I didn't wait for a response. I decided, sorry. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 deep and 7 wide? Sure, why not? That makes sense. Alright, so there's our starting corner here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's actually probably disconnected. It's just gonna connect there because there's a fucking foundation already there. There we go. Alright, so there is... That's too long. That's too long. There it is. Great. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 6. Oh, I don't need to count because it's counting for me right there in the middle of the screen. Okay, whatever. There it is. Okay, so that's our foundation. And what I want to do is build this coal setup. I almost want to do them lower. Now that I've built most of this foundation, I want to do it lower. I think. I don't know, do I? No, I want it obscenely tall. Never mind. That's what we're going for. Remember, we want it obnoxious and obscene. And I'm going to put walls in so I don't jump off the edge. Kinda like that. Okay. But not you. Alright, there we are. Cool. Okay, so this guy is like backed right up there. And you, I believe, are centered on the center line. Yes, you are. Alright, cool. Here we go. Oh, and it's going to line us up with the other one, but it's not necessary. Thank you, though. Alright, I think it's like just as far up as it goes. Without clipping. Is that right? Something like that? That's not centered. And it could go further up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's kind of fine. It's actually horrible. Okay, but that'll help us there. Okay. There is the not where we want. There? We'll check this here. Yes! Yes? I forgot already. Cool. Fuck. Okay, alright, well, this is the fastest way back up there. I'm very annoyed. Motherfucker. Give me that back. Okay. Hey, you know what? Hold on. Can I do one of these? No, not like that. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to struggle with the zipline guy again. Oh shit! Oh, hypertube floor hole. I can't go that high, but I can go right there. Here we go. There we go. Let's just do that. Let's do one of those. Like that? Fuck it. Yeah, who cares? This is temporary. You need to be a bigger pole. There we go. And let's see if this works. This could be terrible. Thump. I am stuck in the floor. Fuck. 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 How did I get stuck in the floor? What's the point of a floor hole if it's gonna stick me in the floor? Alright, just suck me and shoot me. Let's go. Come on. I don't think I can jump high enough without my boots. Ugh. Thank you, Dad. Okay, there we go. One thing I'm actually very excited about is eventually when I get my shit together here and have like a proper hub base, using those new label signs to label hypertube entrances, so I can have like the steel foundry, you know, the whatever. I'm so annoyed I can't even think of a second example. Everyone knows you need 3 examples to actually make a point too, so forget it. Okay, there we go. Where are my bones? Right here. Take all the things. Oh, look, I couldn't even fit it all. Great. One thing that they did say they were going to do, or they're thinking about doing, might not be the next update, but something they want to do. In that Update 6 video they posted, is they want to have the ability to have multiple body slots, because you only ever get the one body slot. Because some things like the jetpack and the parachute are activated items, so they don't have a keystroke structure in place to activate items, other than just the one, basically. Because it's just push jump push space to jump. We need a wall support. I'm gonna do this and then connect it from the top, so it shoots me down, which is gonna be very stupid. I can't connect from the top. All right, we're just doing this then. It's not even done building. We're going through it. But yeah, that's gonna be very cool because once you get like the jetpack and did it, and the once you get the jetpack, literally, you have to choose between jetpack and the moon shoes, the hyper boots, the what are these Blade Runners? It's right there on my screen. The moon shoes. We're gonna call them the moon shoes. I like that better. Okay, this is gonna go there. So now we have a tube to bring us up to this level, which is what we want. And now before we did that, we were up over here building coal factory. Cool. Yeah, so it's gonna be cool to have, because they're talking about either, or maybe both, but multiple body slots or body slot items that are kind of combination ones, which is what some of the mods have filled that hole. Having a body slot item that is both hyper boots, no, they're called, but I don't care, and jetpack. And some of them go so far as have like modular armor. You're Iron Man now, which is very cool. But it'll be nice to see what Coffee Stain does on, you know, primary source, not just the secondary mod source. Okay. And then I think the way that I had the inputs for these is to go straight down, right underneath, and then I figure it out from there. Because these factories, my factories are doom boxes. I've realized that, I've accepted that as just who I am and how I handle things. I need to stop sliding. This is the problem right there. Let's just do another one of those. There we go. Solved it. We got... How did I... I had a couple of those. That's a waste of things. Is that really how I'm doing that? That looks stupid. Alright. I can't replace a single with a double? Alright, fine. I guess I won't do it that way. I do want to keep that open so I can look underneath, though. Alright, so now for this other one, I do want to have a more intentional middle of the wall pipe input, because I really hate that that's how my other one is. And then I'll probably, once I get this one up and running, I think I'm actually going to replace the pipes on this one. And I might do that off stream, because that's going to be a very long, tedious process. Will this connect all the way? Yeah, it will. There we go. Alright, Sissy, you are right in the way. You're very sweet, but you're in the way. Can you just sit here? Thank you. Okay. Alright, so we need all kinds of holes. Claws right in my lap. Thank you, Sissy. Oh, nice of you. There we go. I think this is how I did the other one. My kingdom for construction drones. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I had to click once, and then I get the lock-in-place sound. Yeah, there it is. Okay. There we are, and let's get those pipes. They want to be in noodle. Oh, I need to go pick up more copper sheets. That's not a thing. Okay. Oh, one more. And you know what I should do? Let me go pick up more copper sheets, and then I'm going to do this. I'm going to create a hyper tube that goes from where those water extractors are up to this upper level here, so that I don't have to do that, like, swim across and fight my way back. I just... When I fall off, I will just pop right into the round hole and shoot myself back up there. Oh, and I built an industrial storage container, the double stacked one, for concrete, because I need a lot of concrete. Oh, I have ore. Iron. What do I have iron? So when I replaced that miner to the Mark II miner, I was hoping that I wouldn't be left with a pocket full of ore, and that's exactly what happened. I'm actually quite annoyed about that. What was I doing here? Open the thing. Oh, yeah, I was making black powder. I went and picked up that sulfur from the that miner that I put over there. I need just... I can make the detonator. I need 50 more of those. Oh, we might get real distracted. What else we got? Deuterium. Let's put some of these things in their places. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so what I wanted to do was make some forges and just smelt these things real fast. Let me leave that in place because I actually want to do more stuff with it. And just throw you in there, just to get the stuff out of my pocket, basically. And then I can make stuff with it later, because I don't want to sit here and handcraft a bunch of ingots. Where is a pole? Oh, fuck. There's got to be an extra pole around here somewhere. There's one. That's an ugly power line. Who cares? I have 25 of these, so I am actually going to be a little more liberal with my inhaler. which is what my middle school gym teacher once told me. It's not a funny joke. That's... I have asthma. It's not really that funny. Okay. So, yeah, we're just going to go right down there. Then it's unfortunate that I can't line up the water extractors on a grid along with everything else, just to kind of make them look prettier. That ladder goes all the way up. Why does it want me to configure it? Oh, it's not... Oh, I guess it's kind of... I'm like, that's not configuring so much as monitoring. But it's just the same tooltip. That's fine. Alright, there's where that goes. Sissy, you're being ridiculous. What is going on? Jesus. I need to brush you again. You are just shedding all over the place. I know it's almost summer. Alright, you're being absurd. Okay, there we go. Let's do... This is temporary. Can this go from here to here without looking too stupid? Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm literally just gonna do this. That's not terrible. I do want to make something nicer eventually. But this is good for now. Okay, and then I'll put one of these down there. And then I think there's an empty... Oh, fuck. There's an empty spot. I can't actually do it while swimming, though, which is kind of annoying. That's a full power thing. That's annoying. That's a full power thing. I should be able to upgrade it. I think if it's already in place, I can upgrade it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So now we got power to the hypertube, and I should be able to swim underneath it, and it should... Yeah, cool. I do hope they eventually fix this graphical glitch of the Blade Runners not being attached to your body when you're going through a hypertube, because it's a little funny. Oh god, why did I do that? Okay. Okay, here we are. I think I used... Doesn't matter because these are interior, no one's going to see them, but I still am going to care slightly. Just going to do that. These, like, logistical holes, the floor holes, are so amazing. Because I think I was saying before that in the past, I had to basically, if I wanted them to go through and look okay, I had to remove the floor. And then, like, maybe put catwalk or, like, you know, railings or something around it instead. But now, it's like I can actually just put a hole in and let it go through. And then it doesn't clip, technically. It still looks good. I like that a lot better. Okay, so now we need to build the next layer down. Come on, there we go. Oh, I'm not in zoop mode. Forget that when you die, you Stop zooping. Oh god. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I was trying to do the little slide and jump thing there, but I didn't do it well. Nope, not that one. Okay. And eventually I do need to get the like the catwalks. You have to unlock those through the awesome shop. I just need to make more of those stupid tickets. Because I do want to have kind of spanning these skyscrapers, essentially catwalks in addition to hypertube transport, rather than like the full paved road kind of thing that I was doing. But we need to get down here and build like a lower level to sort things. That's probably a good spot for that. Let me remove some of these things that I did. So I can do this. There we go. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do that. I'm just temporarily put a wall here, and then put a ladder in. Okay, there we go. Donk. Cool. And by sort, I mean like split, essentially, because we need to... Walking on the things that you're building is always kind of worrisome. And I should not be doing it, because sometimes I don't build as far as I think I built. So yeah, because we're going to need to split the water and the coal inputs. Where is the... Water is actually the next stage below for some reason. I don't like how that water is. I'm going to redesign the water for this one and then copy it onto the first one afterwards. So I'm not even going to look at that anymore. Fuck that. Get out of here. What we do need, though, is we need to split our coal inputs now. Because that's going to be set, I think. Because that's pretty easy. How did I have that? So... Alright, so yeah, I split it twice, and then twice more, and then again. So yeah, that feeds those two, and they face outward and do one of those. Gotcha. Alright. We can do that. Let's do it. You've been rewatching Deadwood. Past few weeks makes you want to play my campaign even more. Oh, thanks, Ted. Deadwood's on my watch list. I have not... It's one show I've not gotten around to. I know I'm going to love it, just because... I love the Western genre, and Timothy Oliphant, he's a very talented and attractive man. I don't mind watching him in things. Not ashamed to say that. Yeah, so that's on my list for sure, and especially before I really start like buckling down and writing that campaign, I do want to kind of get in a little bit more genre research. That's too far forward. I did do, I've been kind of working on a little bit, and it's not like, it's really more just like I'm working on mechanics right now for Homestead. I built a Google sheet that, to keep track of all the spells, all the homebrew spells and vanilla spells that I am going to include in there. Is that facing the wrong way? This is facing the wrong way. Because then it will basically, I programmed this sheet to format all the spell information and output it in a way that, why is this facing the wrong, oh, it's not in the hole. It's not in the hole. It's not in the hole. I'm a dummy. That's the problem. So then I can just kind of use that Google sheet to automatically format all the spell information, so I can just copy paste it and stick it right in my the homebrew site that I use. And I'm very excited about that because I love using spreadsheets for things that I shouldn't be. Like, that is something that if I could program, an actual program would work better for, but it's not what I do. I use Google Sheets. I use Excel. You call dibs on the Dan Doherty character. He's an Old West version of a barbarian. Oh, fun. I do have the barbarian class. Actually, I have several classes and subclasses locked based on your ancestry. So barbarian is not something that by default colonist ancestries can take in my campaign. It is restricted to the native ancestries. I think I am going to include feats to allow you to basically cross dip, because there are always those tropes of, like, you know, the white man raised by wolves or whatever, that I want to be able to include in the campaign. So there's definitely mechanical ways to explore things like that. But by default, that's not how that is necessarily. Okay, so I believe each of these, each coal guy takes 15 coal guys per minute. The floor's too steep. Okay, so there are some ways that it does not want you to clip, apparently. And you can't clip through itself in this case. That's some bullshit. I just want to look at it. I'm just looking. Just looking. There we go. It doesn't say. It doesn't say because it's not in use. I think it's 15. Yes. But not per second. I think it said per second. It's per minute. So that means that I almost killed myself. There we go. So that means that each of these is 15. Each of these is 30. Each of these is 60. That's 120. Oh boy. All right. I forgot that we already had 120 being used, essentially. Yeah, that's a Mark II guy. All right. So we're gonna need a Mark III belt coming in, and then I'll probably bring it in lower, split it, have half of it come up here, half of it shoot over to the other side. So we're gonna need to go upgrade that coal belt first, I believe. Which I think the fastest way is not that way. Well, first of all, we need more steel. We need more steel beams. Because we need to build a lot of belts. Oh god, I almost jumped off the edge. Alright. Oh god damn it, I took damage. I was gonna say, that was pretty tricky, but then I took damage at the end. Okay, plenty of steel beams now. That's awesome. Less barbarian, more fighter, pugilist. Oh, yeah, okay. I could do, yeah, I was kind of thinking about that for, like, a fighter subclass. And I know there's already, I don't know if there's an official kind of, like, pugilist fighter subclass. I know I've seen homebrews. I mean, honestly, at that point, that's just an angry monk. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I do see a thing there, but I can't reach it from here, so I think I gotta go across over here. That's a hole. Not much wisdom. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Here we go. Here's our way down. To find a way down. Yeah, because that's the Mark I miner. And that is a pure coal. That's why. Stop pushing the buttons. Okay. So this needs to be a Mark II mining guy. Let's do that first. And then it does put 1 coal in my pocket for some reason. Oh, because I think that's all that was in here. God, there's a gap in the coal. Okay, so then this needs to be... all this needs to be 3. And then what I think I want to do is actually have it just come in here first. Like right here, basically. Do one of these guys instead. I want to build the, oh, nuts. I want to build the guts of this first. Oh god, okay. Before I really get into it, you know? Which means I gotta go back up top. Which means I've got to fail at jumping onto a... Thank you, Ted. Am I clenching again? Am I clenching my jaw? Game's stressing me out. Alright, there we go. First try. Yeah, so I want to have the input right down there, and then have the up and the split be internal, rather than have that external part. And there's no floor here. We're okay. Oh my god, we're almost not okay, though. God damn. Okay, hold on. Let's, There it is. I didn't inhale. There it is. They made a change. It's not even a recent update. I played with it, with that change in the game. But they made a change to the inhaler where you actually have to, like, complete the entire thing to get the health. Instead of, like, initially on the first animation. Yeah, that's, like, not quite on that. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we gotta get down here. And thusly. And then we're gonna do one more down. Yeah, one more down. Okay, so this is to be a Mark III lifter. It's got to come up here. And then this is going to split. Like that. And this now can be a Mark II belt. Is that about right? That's my input for it right there. So I actually want to put... No, come on. There. Can I do that? Maybe. Should have put a ladder. So I actually want to put a floor hole right here. Right there? No, one more up. The problem is, like, I need to switch all this stuff over without losing coal input. Oh, which I can kind of do, like, without interrupting the flow of the coal, you know? Which I can kind of do just by cheesing it just a little bit, like this. Oh, well, not like that. Fuck, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, so much for not losing my coal flow. There it is. Okay. So now that is going to come over here, and now this needs to be a Mark II guy. And like that. Okay. Oh. Go on, sissy. You're gonna step right in my coffee, aren't you? Okay, sit right here. Where's my coal? Where's my coal? Where's my coal? I didn't connect this here. Fuck! God, I thought I was being so clever. Turns out I'm an idiot. There it is. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Two. Done. Coal. I should have made that a 3 just because I'm so nervous now. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine here. How are you? Okay. All right. So now what I want to do is kill this and reconnect it here. With like minimal interruption, essentially. Except for how long it takes me to do things. And it's too long. There it is. Last of the coal's going up there. Okay, that's not bad. That could have been worse. Ooh, I did it. Alright, now what's especially tight about this is that I've got it all set up to pull across to the other guy now. You know. The other guy, the other factory guy, the other coal guy. What's especially tight about this is that I have trapped myself. Oh my god, this cat is being ridiculous. Rubbing all over me. Wants attention so bad. Alright, so I can't actually see what I'm doing or where I'm going. There we go. So this also will split this way, but I don't need a 3 there. I can do a 2. Like obsessing over the angle of this belt that no one's going to ever see, but I got nothing. Please don't dump me off. That's actually, yeah, that's a dumb idea. It's like if I ask it nicely, it won't boot me out. Yeah, right. Oh, I can slide into this. All right, so I think I want to kind of bring this more or less. I can't do it in the middle because there is no middle when it's 8. Alright, sissy, come on, honey. I can't play with you doing like that. You're very cute and I love you. But your timing's terrible. I think I actually want to do one lower and then kind of just pop up. And I have no good reason for that other than that's what I want to do. Which means... Is it that one? Yeah, because that, there. Which means this is actually too high now, so this looks stupid. Yeah, that looks dumb. What am I doing with my everything? Alright, and we gotta take a break. Alright, so there's that. That's actually beautiful. That looks great. It's just gonna pop right across. And then it is going to, come up like this. And then it's going to go like that. There we go. And now we have coal to our second power plant. Cool. We're going to take a break. And I'm going to need some more water. I think I'm good on coffee. Probably tell. I'll save it. What the hell? Why not? Okay. I'll be back in a few minutes. Be right back.